What is up, what ifers? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at some strange TikToks that prove that this country is headed for something disastrous. So you're going to want to stay locked in, because you ain't going to believe this.
This job is not for everyone.
Okay, y'all. I told y'all I was gonna give y'all the sauce, man. So you put this right here. I do not accept this offer and I do not consent to these proceedings without prejudice, right? You put your name right here in the middle, and over here at the bottom of your paper, you put you get it notarized. Make sure that you write in blue ink or purple ink. Remember, blue ink or purple ink. You just take your charge, put this on top of it, and then go give it to the court. And watch what happens. Everything's gonna go sound. So like I said, y'all, I'm gonna be giving y'all everything that y'all need to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be giving it to y'all. I'm not charging nobody for nothing, because everything on this earth to us was free, y'all. So y'all can copy this down right here, screenshot it, put that on like this. You get a ticket, run it through your printer, or you can write it out in blue ink. Blue ink, y'all. Remember, blue ink or purple ink. Purple ink is royalty. Remember, this is all you need.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll work or not. It may, though. It may work. Y'all let me know if y'all think that'll work.
This is how I know this shit is about to come to an end, y'all. Do you even know what you're looking at right now? This is the rarest animal in the world stamped. This is called the corruptpoliticians. This just appeared over in the ocean a week ago. And I'm telling y'all, this is not supposed to be out in the open just like this. And remember, I've been telling y'all, I said, yo, something's going on with the ocean. The orcas, the whales, even the dolphins, every sea animal been telling us there's some shit going on. We're not supposed to be looking at this right now, y'all. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think I've been playing around just bullshitting, right? You can go on Google and look it up yourself. Very rare. And another thing, the ocean is horrifying. That's on dumb scary, yo. Not gonna hold you. The fact that the planet is like 90% water means that our big ass continents is nothing compared to the undersea life. What I kept telling y'all is people under there. Oh my god!
You know what? What if the reason why all of these underwater creatures are resurfacing, and ones that like live super deep into the ocean are resurfacing, is because amidst this war or us being on the brink of war, they are out there in the waters testing bombs and stuff like that? What if that's what's pushing the underwater sea creatures towards the surface? I don't know, what y'all think?
A new study just recently came out that was able to measure which emotion produces the most powerful frequency out of the human body, and it wasn't love. This emotion was 4,000 times stronger than love. The study is called the Spain Scale of Emotion Research Project, and that's spelled SPANE. In this research project, they were able to gather 25,000 subjects and put them all in the room, where they were able to take instruments that could measure the frequencies being emitted from the human body. And these instruments were so precise that they could isolate different emotions that humans were experiencing based off of the frequency that was being emitted from their bodies. These instruments were so precise that they were able to isolate the differences between anger, frustration, passion, joy, arousal, sadness, any emotion you could think of. And the most powerful emotion that was detected by these instruments was authenticity.
Being yourself.
The frequency that authenticity emitted through the human body was 4,000 times stronger than the frequency emitted from love. True power comes from being your authentic self, and now this is scientifically proven.
Makes sense.
So the key to raising your vibration is loving yourself enough to be real, to be authentic, to tell the truth, to believe in what you say, to believe in yourself.
Hmm.
This shit is actually happening, y'all. Russia's nuclear submarine is officially off the coast of Miami, and NATO is preparing for a potential ground war with Russia. I mean, it's crazy to think that we'd be living in a time where we'd be witnessing this. This shit is almost like a video game or a movie. And there's a lot of speculation that this nuclear submarine doesn't have any weapons on it. But to think that Russia would send a nuclear submarine all the way over here with no weapons on it just doesn't make any sense. Keep in
Makes all
mind,
the sense
Russia
to
is
me.
about 6,394 miles from Miami. So let's say they didn't put weapons on the submarine. Some shit actually popped off while the submarine was in Miami. That means that the nuclear submarine would have to go 6,000 miles all the way to Russia just for the Russians to load up some weapons on the submarine, go all the way back, and retaliate. So I'm pretty sure this submarine has nuclear weapons armed and ready. This is currently being seen as a show of force because of the tensions in the West over the war in Ukraine. Don't get it twisted though, the US is still watching their ass very close. So even though this submarine that the Russians got advanced weapons or advanced missiles or whatever, I'm not gonna lie, that it'd be best for them not to do nothing.
And what makes things even worse is that on the 14th, Friday, this month, they just passed a bill where all young men just hitting 18 all the way up to the age of 26 are automatically going to be drafted. And that may not be scary for us in our 30s, but if we got children that are 18 and up, yeah, that's pretty scary. And we never had plans for them to go to the military. Yeah, that's scary. So I told y'all that something big was about to come. And I'm telling you again, I'm reaffirming that something big is about to come. Get prepared. That's it. That's all I'm saying on this video.
Russia is flexing its military muscles in Cuba, just 90 miles from Florida. A Russian nuclear submarine and 3 other ships entered Havana Harbor yesterday to conduct what they say are military exercises.
Sure.
A surface warship and a nuclear-powered submarine arrived in Havana to a 21-gun salute, beginning what the U.S. expects to be the largest Russian military exercises in the Caribbean in 5 years. U.S. officials say the exercises will also include flights by Russian long-range bombers along the East Coast. The 4-ship Russian flotilla has already passed just 30 miles off the coast of Florida as it made its way down from the North Atlantic to the Caribbean. The warship has been used in the past to test fire one of Russia's newest hypersonic missiles. The submarine is also designed to carry guided missiles, but U.S. officials say there is no indication it is carrying nuclear weapons.
We, of course, take it seriously, but these exercises don't pose a threat to the United States.
The Russian ships have been shadowed by a small U.S. Navy task force consisting of 2 destroyers along with 2 vessels specifically fitted with sonar for tracking submarines, patrol planes, even sail drones. The Russians are expected to remain in Havana until next week before they get underway again, perhaps for Venezuela. When they do, officials say the Navy will start shadowing them again.
And let's just say this is just a exercise, right? We, what-ifers, can't trust the G word as far as we can throw them. And I can't throw the G word far at all. So you know how I feel. So yeah, get prepared.
Uh-huh. What else did you say? Okay. What was the other part? About everybody dying? What were you saying? Okay. Why did you think that? Mm-hmm. Oh. Uh-huh.
I'll be a baby, and I'll have a different name.
Okay.
You'll have it.
Okay.
So that's what I said.
All right. Thanks, babe.
What I have to say, and
Yeah, it does sound sad.
I had to say something, something.
Okay.
So that's why I just talked.
Okay, thanks, Pig.
We can't take nothing these babies are saying for granted. That baby is clearly in touch with her spiritual side, way more than us. But what that entails, I don't know. But it sounds like some of the same stuff I always talk about. But we shall see, right?
Have you guys come across this thing that's on the Empire State Building, y'all? People are freaking out because the night before or the day before, they didn't see this thing, and then the very next day, this giant, I don't know what this is on the Empire State Building, y'all. On the Empire State Building. Have you seen this?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck that is? Last night, that thing was not there.
You heard them? It was not there last night.
That looked like a big ass giant symbiote.
He said it looks like a symbiote, y'all. Here goes another angle, y'all.
Came to work today, looked up. Oh, what is that?
You see, it was not there the night before. Look at this.
Anybody who works in the Empire State Building, drop a comment. Let me know.
Now let me ask you this, y'all. Could this be hinting at the fact that the Leviathan is amongst us, y'all? Again, this year, the hot topic has been the Leviathan and Watch the Water. This year is the year of the dragon, and next year is the year of the snake. The Leviathan, y'all. Like, are they literally playing with us? The truth hidden in plain sight on the Empire State Building? I mean, think about it. Who else would have the ability or give the order for people to climb the Empire State Building and put this huge Leviathan symbiote dragon looking thing up there, y'all? The order to do this had to come from somewhere up high, y'all. So what do you guys think it is? Can anybody let us know down in the comments below? But yeah, I think they're literally telling us what's happening, y'all. But let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interest.
I don't know, man. What are those people doing? What are they doing, man? Why did they put that on the Empire State Building? They ain't promoting the movie, so why would they put that there?
So here's that thing on top of the Empire State Building, y'all, and the employees look as confused as we do. Now, the fact that this got put up at nighttime while everybody was sleeping is like beyond me. And this thing is called Vaghar. I don't know what this is, but I did a simple Google search to see what this is, and apparently it's called the Queen of All Dragons. It's the dragon who was ridden by Visenya Targaryen during Aegon's conquest. Although during this time she was the smallest of the trio that included Balerion and Meraxes, Vaghar was still large enough to swallow a horse whole, and her flames could melt armor. 100 years later, during the reign of Viserys, she is the largest of all known living dragons and the last remaining dragon of the days of Aegon's conquest. And here's a size comparison, y'all. This is what we're looking at the Empire State Building. So Balerion is something much bigger than Vaghar, y'all. So yeah, so this looks like a prop for a movie, but this makes no sense whatsoever, because why would they make a prop when they can just create it out of CGI like every other movie, y'all? Like Godzilla, King Kong, all those movies, they're literally CGI, but you're gonna plant this? Like, they're literally sending us a message, y'all. Again, we are in the year of the dragon, and then next year of the year of the snake. I keep telling y'all, read the signs. The proof is in the pudding. They're putting these things out there for a reason, y'all. We're literally in a new age. We're entering a new age, a new shift. The shift is here. But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. I make my videos strictly for entertainment and educational purposes only. I'm only bringing awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Please like, comment, and share for more videos.
Now, we all know that symbolically the year of the dragon is supposed to bring good fortune and great opportunities, and it really supposed to be super great for inquisitive people, right? But what if that is just what they tell us, and the year of the dragon really brings famine and negativity and chaos? Because that's all I'm really seeing. I don't see anything good or new happening. And a lot of people say this is the reset. And that may be true, but everybody knows that before anything gets good, it has to get bad. So although this may be a reset, will people who have to go through the bad part even make it to see the Great Reset? That's the question you have to ask.
I'm sure you've heard of the U.S. government putting into law that everyone is automatically signed up for the draft by now. That's not the scary part of this video. Keep watching. So if you don't know, in the United States, it is required by law that you sign up for the draft when you turn 18. It is for men. Not everyone does it, but it's a requirement. The most people that do it generally are Midwestern / Southern white men tend to do that a lot. In the North, not so much. Well, the U.S. government just passed a law that says now everyone is automatically registered for the draft, both men and women, when you turn 18. But that's not the scary part. You ready for the scary part? Here we go. It says that the Western weapons manufacturers have been going on a hiring spree since that law was passed. You heard it. This is from RT, so in case you're wondering. The chief of NATO recently said bloc members have taken longer than they should to ramp up military output. But if you think that's bad, watch this. Says here, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and General Dynamics have nearly 6,000 job opening, while 10 other companies surveyed are seeking an increase of staff members by 37,000 in total, or 10% of nearly workforce. Wow. So the weapons manufacturing industry is hiring. They are going crazy hiring because they know something is about to happen, and they need as many weapons as possible. And these people are going on a hiring spree. The request and the orders are huge. Everybody's about to start making 6 figures because people around the world are about to start being unalive. But that's not just till you come here and you see it says nuclear armed nations boosting arsenals. The number of operational warheads on the rise globally, a Swedish think tank has found. So basically, they passed a law that says the draft is now mandatory sign up automatically for everybody, men and women, right? At the same time, all U.S. weapons manufacturers have now gone on a 10% hiring spree. Like their workforce is looking to be increased by 10% because they need more weapons. They need more output of weapons. At the same time, a Swedish institute that researches nuclear capability has found that nuclear capable weapons are ramping up their weapon, including Pakistan and India, who don't got beef with nobody but themselves. And regardless of their nukes, you know Pakistan and India are never going to nuke themselves. Because if India nukes Pakistan, India basically nuked India. If Pakistan nukes India, Pakistan basically nukes Pakistan. That's how close they are to each other. So even these countries are ramping up their... Like, everybody is stockpiling on weapons except African countries. Black people were over here arguing 50-50. Black women are over here talking about black men ain't shit.
Say it.
Bruh.
Well, I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it here. This is a super short video because I really wanted to get to the point of what I was trying to say. And I wanted to address one thing. Somebody got in the comments and said that my channel is causing division because of what I said about the Civil War and how white and black people would have to be segregated because there are, and not all white people, but there are white people that want to see black people gone. This is just facts. And I'm not causing division. But my what ifers, trust me, I remember your names and your faces, the ones that rock with me. Trust me. So if that ever happens, I know what you look like. Don't trip. But anyway, that's not what this channel is for. This channel is real, it's authentic, it's not based around any propaganda. I'm not holding my biases. I try to be as unbiased as possible, but I'm not holding back anything because I want y'all to understand that I'm being honest and real. This is not racism that I'm speaking. I am not a racist. I speak positivity on this channel. If you watch me long enough, then you would know. But for that person, you are entitled to your opinion. But I just wanted to clear that up. What I really wanted to talk about is what may or may not be happening. Y'all see all of this stuff is going on, man. You see Russia loading up. You see all of these arms manufacturers hiring, and they're willing to pay big bucks. It's because the orders have come in. The orders have come in, and there's about to be, and just don't quote me on this, but I I predict that there's going to be a world. It's definitely going to be a world war. Now, just for YouTube, I'm not inciting any kind of uprisings or anything like that. I'm just speaking my opinion based off what I see. And I'm not trying to get people worked up. I'm not fear mongering. So not be scared. Just prepare yourself, because fear is not going to help you. It's not. So you're going to automatically have to turn on fight or flight. I love this country. I do. Greatest countries on the planet. But I can't sit up here and act like this country doesn't have its faults, because it does. And what may be coming, I can't tell you how evil it is for our leaders to not prepare us and keep us in the dark, all because of greed. And I learned a long time ago to never trust our leaders like that. I don't know them and they don't know me. They may know me and know of me and know my social and all these different things, but they don't know me. And I don't know them. I don't know how they're thinking. But with all of this stuff that's going on, I can tell they don't have my best interests at heart or yours. So I'm just giving you what's real. And I'm not going to play all the super dramatic music. I play more relaxed and chill music under my videos, because I want people to be cool while getting this information. So there's a reason for everything, you guys. But don't come to my channel telling me that I'm causing division. I tell people all the time that if you don't like what I say, just don't watch and unsubscribe. It's that simple. I'm not being an a-hole. I'm just telling you the truth, because I don't care that my channel is not big as the other people. It's because I'm not propagating anything. I'm not ever going to do that. I'm going to stay solid. I'm going to stay real, because most people fall in that category. They fall for the money, and I'm not going to do that. I'm staying true and staying solid to who I am. This channel will gradually grow. I'm not looking to grow fast, because if you grow fast, then you don't have an authentic following. When people come and say negative things on my channel and they unsubscribe, that I look at that as me weeding out the people who don't really like what I do. So when I have a strong following in the future, I know it's solid and authentic people who actually like what I do, like what I talk about, and who messes with me for me, and not because he does this and he does that. No, that is a real American. That is a real person. If you see me in person the same way that I'm talking now, I would talk to you the same way. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh, it's about to get serious. That's fear mongering, and that's playing into the narrative just to get views. I'm not doing that. Sorry. So yes, if you feel like my channel is causing division because I'm telling the truth, then you know what? You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to watch. You don't have to follow what I do. Period. And while you're trying to point that out about my channel, there are bigger things we need to worry about, as you can see. But I'm not going to continue to talk about that, and I'm not going to burn you guys' ears up about these things. But I'm just giving you the real. And like I always say, do what you will with that information. And hey, if you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you know when I upload. Hop in the description, follow all of my social medias, man. And remember, challenge the argument and not the person.